And Sony had to bail because of medical stuff. Anywho, any announcements from anybody?
No.
Then after like 5 seconds, we'll get back to the game. Talk to you guys in a bit. There we go. Alrighty, so we're back. We took a week off because nobody could show up. Somebody got stuck in a foreign country. Not naming names.
Well, couldn't figure out from the reactions then.
The whitest
Well,
one
don't worry.
Actually, yeah, you are.
It's like a Blake Shelton thing.
It's like Mexican, Brazilian. Yeah, you are.
And I'm the one that's in Mexico. So, does anybody remember where you guys were at when we called it last time?
No.
Warehouse.
We're about to
Which
shoot
house?
a
Where is
whole
it?
bunch of, I assume, ghouls.
Warehouse downtown?
I really,
Mm-hmm.
really hope
you weren't there.
not.
And what were you doing at the warehouse downtown?
We were talking to some
I forgot his
chucklehead.
name.
You were talking to a chucklehead. That's a very descriptive thing.
What's his name? Baron Bob.
Baron Bob.
Baron Bob.
We're about to shoot him. Well, I was about to shoot
Bob and Weed.
Somebody was about to shoot somebody, yes.
him. Yeah, well,
So, for a more accurate description, as a favor to the detective contact of Humphrey, in exchange for information about Twitch's prison convoy, you were asked to deal with a gang of body snatchers that were operating out of downtown and were messing with the warehouse, whose owner was a friend of an Asian food store.
With the triad.
next
Because
time,
screwing with the triad was fun.
next time,
Because
we
that's
visit
not
a
going to
bus
cause a
stop.
whole bunch of problems in the future. No way.
Well, he wiped the security footage.
Right? That's
Oh, yeah, you think you wiped the security footage.
You tried to wipe the security footage. You killed everybody except for the old man behind the counter.
Let's hope he stays silent.
who was attacking everyone.
But you guys weren't good enough to catch him, so you don't know he attacked him. And we're going to rewind about half a day. You're enjoying your leisurely accommodations since you're staying at your friend's apartment for the moment. It's good to have friends in high places.
It sure is.
Not that I'm directly referencing the name of the quality. When you get a call on your comm. When you look at it, the identifier is the Archdiocese of Portland. You don't recognize the extension.
Answer. Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes? Who is this?
This is a friend of your friend in a high place.
Ah. What do you need?
I am Father Anthony of the Order of St. Gilbert, and we would like to request your help with a problem downtown of the supernatural origin. Our mutual friend has indicated that you have some expertise in this matter.
Yes, I do.
Well, there is an address I'm going to send you. It is a abandoned warehouse that's being used by some body snatchers to support an abomination. We'd like you to deal with it.
Okay. Well, I recognize it when I see it.
No, it's just a random address downtown.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the situation. I'm talking to him.
More than likely, yes. It's a warehouse full of corpses. Hard to miss.
Very well.
And the abomination is of the ghoulish variety, but we have heard whispers that there may be something worse below.
Okay, then. Fire to cleanse it?
That would probably be a good idea. Though not too much, as it is built in the alley between two skyscrapers.
He thinks. Okay, well, I'll get to it.
All right. The address isn't too difficult to find.
Mhm.
I assume you're heading straight that way.
Mhm.
When you get there, you recognize a familiar beat to shit Ford Americar with the windows blown out and again. You can see the Rhino liner spray blown off the sides of the windows of the vehicle.
These fuckers.
And it's not a good neighborhood. It's a very bad neighborhood. It's down on the sub levels of downtown, which is all the trash settles. That's what the locals say is trash settles to the bottom of downtown.
Mhm.
You can see what's obviously several different gang members wearing triad colors wandering the streets as if they're looking for somebody.
Well, not me.
They're very focused. They kind of eye you and then move along. And there's an alley that's roughly in the right area, but the addresses have all been, removed from the buildings.
Mhm.
Almost like the Triad doesn't want people to find their way around down here.
Oh, real quick question. I had 1 physical and 2 stone damage.
Just kill it all.
All right.
It's been long enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
What kind of vehicle do you have again? No vehicle?
Oh, vehicle? No.
So you took the bus, then you're walking down the sidewalk. Basically.
Yep.
And somebody's at the door.
Someone's food. We'll be right back.
And we're back from outer space while Joe gets food in his face.
Nice.
So, if you wanted to roll a religion check or anything like that, history, Catholic, anything like that.
Yeah, so it's 7 dice.
After your conversation with the unidentified individual.
5.
Cool. So you would remember that the Order of St. Gilbert is a very select order within the church dedicated to hunting the supernatural.
Okay.
They generally specialize in undead.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
And so you're walking down. You look down this alleyway. It's full of trash. It looks like the garbage truck never goes there. It's piled, in some places 6-7 feet high on the sides.
Mhm.
And you can see that there are recent boot prints going through, as if somebody is headed down the alleyway, which looks weird because they're going in, but there's not much traffic in and out. So if you want to throw a perception check or anything like that for the alley.
2.
Looks pretty normal, other than being basically the neighborhood trash dump.
Mhm.
There's a building at the end. It looks like concrete warehouse, about 20 feet tall, but it's built. Actually, it's about 40 feet tall, but it's built in between 2 mega scrapers, so it's like a building built in an alleyway. There's what's quite obviously illegal bridge housing built between the skyscrapers going up,
Mhm.
100 stories or so. But down here in the shadows, there's nothing moving that you can really see.
So it's either a mirror car.
There's about a block and a half away.
Alright, I will turn invisible. Yeah, once I'm sure I feel like no one's around to see me. It improved invisibility.
Okay, so you're gonna go into the alleyway and then turn invisible.
Mhm.
How far down the alleyway?
How far can I go?
As far as you want. It's about 200 yards to the building.
Yeah, I'll probably go about halfway and
Okay. Give me a reaction plus intuition.
So that is that, and where's that? That could be better. Four. Ooh, that was close too.
Yeah.
So you manage to get your arm up just in time as you step into this web of string that's kind of crisscrossing the alleyway that you totally didn't see until you saw the water glinting on it as you stepped forward.
Ooh.
The whole web kind of feels like it catches on you, then snaps.
We'll go back a bit and
Go invisible.
Mhm.
Alrighty. What force are you going to cast it?
that is a good question. So that is, where does it say? F-1, so DV.
F equals X.
Force equals that. So F-1. That's how you calculate drain. That's the effect the magic has on you. Drain is what you resist, and you take stun damage. Unless the force of the spell is over your magic rating, then you take physical damage.
I will take my magic rate is pretty good, so I'm gonna do it at force 4. So force minus 1 is 3, so I have to resist 3,
Yeah, so you have to resist 3 damage.
which I do.
How many? So you roll to cast
1,
the spell
2,
first.
3, 4. That was 4.
Okay, so you roll to cast first,
Oh, okay.
which would be spellcasting
Which is
plus charisma.
Yeah.
So you roll 12 dice for that.
Mhm.
We'll just keep your resist.
Yeah.
So you resist the damage. Now roll to cast the spell.
Okay. And that's the same dice, right?
What's your spell casting?
Oh yeah, that's right. Spellcasting is also 12.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 3.
Alrighty, so it's going to be force 3. Do you have focus concentration 3 or 2?
Focus concentration 3.
Okay. So you can maintain that without taking any negatives.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Alright. Okay. And right about when you're casting, you hear the sound of gunshots. And I'm going to need initiative from everybody.
Ah, yes. Initiative.
Hey, I rolled well. That's
ECC.
Where is my initiative? I forgot what it was.
Wow. I did not.
Good wow or bad wow?
I rolled a 1.
Bad wow.
9 plus 1 D1 D6, which is 1. So 10.
So you go Hudson.
Until I go hot sim, and I'm gonna go
Where
hot
can I find that again?
Should be in your stat box on your character sheet.
Oh,
Let me see it real quick. First page.
First page, yeah.
or should I have been rolling my Matrix initiative?
Hmm. Initiative. Last line on the attributes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so 8 plus 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And remember, you do have a spell that improves your initiative
Can I do that now?
on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
we're interns.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Finding things. Finding my bad guys.
How do you find them?
They're on pages.
Dark pages?
Oh, we should tell our party members who are not here to keep an eye on the stream.
We should. That way we can see when the characters die. I mean,
that too.
your initiative is...
Or fail to get rescued. I mean, take it back.
Yep.
If we go out in a blaze of glory fighting vampires, ghouls, the undead, then yeah, definitely.
So, to remind you what your guys are looking at, you have rustling in the piles of trash underneath the walkways. Up on the platform built up, the throne of human thigh bones, kind of like actually a camp stool that somebody made with baling wire and foam.
Hmm.
There's Baron Bob. He's wearing a trench coat. His face is completely covered in a like chicken wire mesh mask thing that also seems to be kind of woven into the sides of his head.
That just looks freakish.
And a trench coat, but it's very badly taken care of. It's shoddy. You can see stains all over it. The leather's cracking. There's one other Ghoulganger. You can tell that he's probably human. Looks pretty wired. And perception checks from the two of you before combat starts. -2.
The two of us?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
The two people in the room.
Because I am outside somewhere.
You're about where you are.
Oh, wow, rolled well there. That is 4.
4?
4
Okay.
on 7.
Can you check that camera right there? Unplug it, maybe plug it back in. It's cranky.
Oh, should we?
Yeah. Not really doing the math
It's not.
for you guys.
Oh, we'll turn
Oh
it
no,
on.
I'm talking about for the sound.
What's that?
The curtain behind you.
Oh, yeah, curtain.
Well, they couldn't see you anyway, so
Nobody
fast
can see
enough
it.
then.
No one could see my Wi-Fi password.
Time to change that.
What are they gonna do? Hack your IP? Figure out your IP
Yeah,
address and
it's
do
good
it?
enough.
Have to find me first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Wow, I got one success off of that.
Cool. So you're going to see the other gang member up in the corner, kind of sitting up on the catwalk. Catwalk's about 12 feet off the ground. And the gang member's kind of dangling his feet over the edge, but he has a rifle. You can't, well, with 4 you could probably tell it's
On the
it's got a scope on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a big scope, but like a tactical scope.
Yeah.
An ACOG. Yeah, ACOG.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Always thought that sounded dirty.
So, what's my initiatives for the party?
I'm a
Wow,
12.
I'm at 14.
You rolled a 1 and got a 10.
Yeah.
What are you pissing and moaning about? How the hell do you even roll?
I rolled a 6.
Character name again?
Gregory.
I'm a particularly initiative.
You are at a 14?
12.
12.
I literally can't hit 14.
And
Like, rubbing it.
Juan is at a 14.
Hold up, I'm rubbing it in.
Yeah, rub that in.
I got something you could rub in.
So,
Motion.